Hello and welcome to ITC TechShare. In this episode, I'd like to show you how to NoteStream in 5 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but I'll do my best. This is a pedagogy-first game changer for education. So by popular demand, I've had many people ask me, how do I NoteStream? So I'm Tom Grissom, Director of the Instructional Technology Center here at Eastern Illinois University. So let's go ahead and begin with a quick start. 5 things that you need. Number 1, you need Microsoft OneNote. That is the note in NoteStreaming. Number 2, you need OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. This is a free open source program, and it's for live streaming and recording, so that's where you get the stream in NoteStreaming. Number 3, you need a modern PC, reasonably spec'd, typically an i5 processor with 8 gigabytes of RAM. Number 4, you need a webcam, either an internal one on your laptop or tablet or an external one. I'll be using a Logitech C920 in this example. And then number 5, you need a green screen. Now, I've set up across our university, we have 200 plus technology enhanced classrooms. So I kind of have a pop-up studio that you can check out a green screen and a webcam and set up any of our classrooms for NoteStreaming. So what are the 10 steps? All right, if you want to take a screenshot of this, because I'm going to go very, very quickly, but since this is a video, you can pause and rewind as often as you would like. So I'm going to go through this and then I'll show you the actual way to set it up in OBS. So number 1, turn on the PC. Plug in your webcam, remove the shade or a piece of tape if you have anything on there. Set up your green screen behind you. Open OneNote, open OBS, and then number 6, you need to set up your recording scene in OBS. You need to do this once and then it will remember it from that point on. But I'll show you how to set up a video capture device, that's your webcam. Set your chroma key filter for the green screen. Set up your display capture device for the screencast to record, in this case, the OneNote page. And then set up an audio input capture for your sound. Once you have that set up in OBS, you just simply say start recording, press record. Teach the lesson using OneNote as the foundation. Go through your OneNote pages, use your digital inking, everything that you want to do. And then switch back to OBS, and then finally press stop recording. All right, so let me go ahead and get out of this. Nice pretty butterfly there, but let's just jump out of my PowerPoint here for a moment. Come down and start OBS. I've already installed it on my Surface Pro. It will open up. Now I've opened it up to a blank section right here. This is the canvas area that you're going to put your different sources. Here's the scene I was talking about, and here's the sources. So let's add our webcam. That's called a video capture device. Leave the default name, say OK, and it will turn on my webcam. And there I am. This is my Surface Pro camera. However, I've got a front and a rear camera on my Surface Pro, but I actually want to use the Logitech camera, which is a USB camera. And you can see there that I've got it connected. And I'll just say, okay, that looks fine. Now, this is one of our items on this canvas, so I can move this down. I typically put it in the lower right-hand corner. You can grab the corner. And make it larger, make it smaller, so kind of adjust it where you would like. Then right click on video capture device, go to filters, and we're going to add an effect filter. We're going to add a chroma key effect, so we'll say OK. And now then we need to play around with these adjustments just a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is get this to look as gray as possible to key out that green color. That's not too bad. But what I'm looking at whenever I do this is this black. I'm trying to make this black match the background here. So that looks pretty good. So I'll just go ahead and close that. Now then I need to add a display capture. So let's add display capture. This is my screen. And I'll say display capture. And I've got my Surface Pro set up 1920 by 1080. That's what I want. But I lost my camera. What happened to my camera? Well, it's still there. The display capture's on top, so let me move that down one layer, and this is like pancakes stacked on top of each other, so that's good. And then finally, let's add our audio source. Add audio input, okay. And then I've got a choice here of either using the Logitech or I'm going to use the microphone array in my Surface Pro, and you can see now I've got this audio mixer that's sitting there bouncing. So now then, I've got this set up, I'm ready to go. I'm going to press start recording. I'm not streaming this time, I'm going to be recording. So I'm going to say start recording, and then I'm going to immediately minimize this since I'm only using one monitor here. And then I'm going to open up my OneNote, and here I am in my NoteStreaming 101 notebook. And these slides should look familiar because that's my slide deck. I just use send to OneNote to send it to my OneNote screen. Then I can just scroll on down here. Come on down. Let's just pause right here. As I said, take a screenshot of that. But now then, since I have digital ink and this is a note-taking session, I can come over here and highlight, the different things that I want to do. And this digital inking will stick because this is my persistent OneNote notebook. And I can scroll on down and go ahead and do these different things. Just real quick here, here's an example of a 8 of diamonds, and I'm just going to ruin this, so close your eyes if you don't want to know this. But going around social media now is, do you see the 8, the number 8 in the middle of this right there? All right, just an example there, some explicit teaching. Sometimes we don't see things that are right in front of us. Scroll on down here. Oftentimes I'll do a blank screen. I can go full screen here, and I have the freedom here. Let me just come out if I want to write a chemical formula, sulfuric acid, whatever it might be. Scroll on down, and these are my different things. Whenever we're finished, I need to jump over to OBS. So let me come over here. Let's get out of my full screen mode. Right down in my taskbar, there's my OBS. I'm finished recording this. So it's waiting for me to stop the recording. So I'll say bye-bye, everybody. Stop recording. And I'm done. I just need to minimize that. Go to my videos folder right here and scroll on down. And right there is my OneNote NoteStreaming session. It's just an MP4 file. And from there, let's just jump over here. I'm done. I can watch my NoteStream. Let's go back here to full screen here. So I can watch my NoteStreaming session. I can upload the MP4 video to the video service of my choice. Could be Microsoft Stream, YouTube, Kaltura, whatever. I can embed that NoteStream video inside a OneNote notebook on the same page. One take, no post-production. It's a persistent notebook, and it's available 24/7, 365. That one take is huge. I used to have to go back and spend an hour or so putting everything together. This is one take, no production, and done. You're welcome. And that's why I love NoteStreaming so much. I've got a persistent notebook. Students can go back and refer, build upon prior knowledge, and we're ready to go. So now then, it's your turn. If you would, whenever you create these note streams and you have this green screen effect and you're learning all these different new things, please use the hashtag NoteStreaming in social media, and we'll take a look and learn together on all of this. So that's it for this time. I'm Tom Grissom. Keep on learning.